I'm Tyler from Texas, and today we're going to talk a little bit about this airplane. I'm going to ask my dad to come over here since he knows more about it than I do. So, what's so special about this airplane?
Well, that's the part that's special. Was this is a home-built airplane. Built this in my garage. This particular one took me 13 or 14 years to build, but it takes people a lot less time to build them now that there's a lot more done.
What kind of airplane is it?
Well, this particular airplane is called an RV-4. The kits come from a manufacturer called Vans Aircraft up in Washington, up in the Northwest. It's a two-place, all-metal airplane. It's got a regular airplane engine in it.
What came in the airplane kit?
Well, a lot of metal. The difficult parts that needed to be welded and hydroformed were done. There's a lot of sheet metal that came with it.
Would I need a pilot's license to fly this aircraft?
You do. You need a standard private pilot license or a single-engine land pilot license. It takes about 40 hours to get one of those if you do it in the minimum time that the FAA has allocated for that. There's a ground test, a written exam that's needed for that, and then there's a flight test portion that an FAA examiner comes out and gives you. So once you get that, then you got the license and you can fly this or other airplanes. Okay, we're looking at the cockpit, and there's a bunch of different kinds of instruments up here. About half of them are to tell how well the engine's doing and what the engine performance is. And then the other half is telling us basically how we're flying, how high we are, how fast we are, whether we're right side up or upside down. Tyler, why don't you tell everyone what's involved in a pre-flight?
Alright, so what you want to do is open up this door, look at the oil level, and make sure that it's right, and...
Okay, that's the oil dipstick to the engine?
Yeah.
Yep.
And it looks right now like the oil level is good. You want to check these holes here for obstructions, nests, or anything that might have been built.
The air inlets?
Yeah, and then you want to run your hand along the leading edge of the propeller and make sure that there are no nicks in there, and there aren't. Look at the tire pressure here and make sure that it's not, flat in the tires, okay?
Right.
Okay. Check these pins and nuts here, making sure that none of those are broken or anything. And then run your hand along the leading edge and make sure that there are no cracks forming. And we also want to check the gas in here, make sure that Dad got the right kind. Looks like it's a nice blue color, which is the right kind to have gas. And looks like there's no dirt or water, nothing floating around in there. So I think that the gas is good.
Right.
Everything's good. Great. So that's the pre-flight.
Okay, thanks, Tyler.